The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. That's fielded in the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
Oh, yeah.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Gets it off to Freeman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ready, 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Under 10. 11. 10.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Down and 6.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80. Check. Watch 54. Wait. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Rush in.
This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's our time. Bring up 48. 54, right there. Go. Nice.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And Diggs has it. Down he goes at the 23 to pick up a 4.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Check. 64, weak. Switch.
Cousins now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
It's just me and you. Check the backer, check the backer. #51. 54 is Mike. Check.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
First down.
59, ready.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
54, tough. Let's go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go, boys.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep. Into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Exit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Falcons push further out in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They find some open field here. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
Here we go.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check, check.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Ryan. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And taken right at the 35. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Mike, 45. Check, 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 check. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Gun.
Motion.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He's
throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Vikings, nothing.
Ready. Check. Watch 54. Wait. They can't hang with us. All right, 25.
Throwing on second and long.
Safety's creeping.
Ryan.
Slam.
Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Anthony Barr coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Anthony Barr picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Check.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's get credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Army.
Gun.
I got motion. I got it.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
Let's go. Come on.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Woo! Let's get it.
Gun.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Run.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down now. It's Harris. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Check.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Mike 54. All day, just like that. Just like that.
At the 46-yard line.
No. Off. 51.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, baby.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4.
Come on, boy.
22.
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Check.
Scared of it.
Kill. Check nice south.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Anthony Barr getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
From the shotgun, Ryan escaping the pressure right. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Lucky 48. Lucky. Check 45 to my.
Final play of the half. Cousins.
That's the way.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gray. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
From the gun, Ryan under pressure again, and down he goes again. Anthony Barr, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's taken to the 26. Good blocking there, nearly sprung it as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Bang, 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 bang. Check 31, check 31. Gun.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Mike, 45. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 7 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man, I got you.
Check 50. Check 50.
Watch Wayne. Watch the twist. Ready to go. They're coming.
Here's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
This has been a tough for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Operating from the gun. Ryan. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and wins the sack. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And he fields it cleanly. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Check 45.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That's it, baby.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Get in the weight room. Get 382. Lay 50. Shift.
Gun.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down, Vikings.
40.
180.
Let's get that ball.
Gun.
They run again on first down. Cook. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Time to go, night.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 21.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, no, easy.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Ryan. And now he'll tuck it and run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
At their own 49-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. It was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Let's go.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. I know.
To throw again. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, Ryan. He completes it to Jones. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I looked under my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Critical extra point up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now you're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice gain at 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This one caught by Isabella. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
They got 48.
45, 45.
Blue draw, Porter. 300.
Here's Cousins.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
Big edge.
Protein spill. Hey, steamer. Hey, Alpha.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Guys, it's game situation.
Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
Here we go.
Play there, Ryan to Jones. And even 40 yards. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This would put them in the NFC title game. And his kick is indeed good. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.